Alright guys, this is the Optoma UHD38, and on paper, it promises to give you big screen 4K, ultra-low gaming latency, and 4000 lumens of brightness. But after spending a solid week calibrating, gaming, and movie benching, I discovered a few things Optoma doesn't shout in their marketing, and some of them might surprise you. Is it really worth your hard-earned cash? Let's find out. Optoma UHD38P Product Overview. So, what are we looking at here? The Optoma UHD38 is a DLP projector from Optoma, designed for both gaming and home theater. It came out a while ago, around early 2021, but it continues to be a go-to budget 4K sort of projector thanks to its aggressive gaming specs and high brightness. Optoma pitches it as a bright, true UHD gaming projector with fast input lag and up to 240 Hz support for 1080p, which is wild for a projector. Optoma UHD38P Performance. Here's how it actually felt to use. I tried everything: fast-paced shooters, cinematic movies, even streaming. And the results were a mixed bag in a very interesting way. Gaming. In enhanced gaming mode, the input lag drops to blisteringly low levels. If you're running 1080p at 240 Hz, you're looking at about 4.2 milliseconds. Even at 1080p 120 Hz, it's about 8.9 milliseconds. And for 4K 60 Hz sources, Optoma measures about 16 milliseconds. That means when you're fragging foes or racing cars, the projector feels very responsive, not like a slow TV or laggy monitor. Movies and HDR content. The 4000 lumens brightness is no joke. It lets you use this projector even with a little ambient light in the room. But black levels are not its strong suit. Darker HDR scenes often feel washed out or gray, and some detail gets clobbered because of clipping. Still, in brighter highlights, it shines. Bright HDR moments look punchy and vivid. Features and tech. Let's highlight a few standout features and why they matter. Enhanced gaming mode plus ultra-low input lag. What it is: a mode that disables some image processing so the projector can respond faster. Why you care? If you're competitive gaming or even casual, this means your movements and reactions feel significantly more immediate, no laggy delay when you're lining up a headshot. High refresh rate, 1080p up to 240 Hz. What it is: the projector supports 240 Hz refresh rate at 1080p. Why you care? Super smooth motion in fast games. If your PC or console can push 240 FPS or close, the Optoma UHD38 makes the gameplay feel ultra fluid. Ultra bright, 4000 ANSI lumens. What it is: very high brightness for a projector of this type. Why you care? You can use it in rooms that aren't totally dark, whether that's a sunny living room or even outdoors. Makes it pretty versatile. HDR10 and HLG support. What it is: HDR compatibility for both standard HDR content and broadcast-style HLG. Why you care? Gives you that high dynamic range pop in games and movies. Though it's worth noting, as mentioned, dark HDR scenes aren't always perfectly rendered. Design and build. Aesthetically, the UHD38 feels practical. It's built in a plain textured white plastic shell with some gloss, nothing too flashy, but it wouldn't look out of place on a media table. It's compact for a projector, weighing about 3.97 kilograms or about 8.8 pounds, which makes it relatively easy to move around. It has manual focus and a 1.1 optical zoom, which is super limited, so placement matters. The throw ratio is fairly long, around 1.5 to 1, meaning to get 100 in screen, you might need to place it about 10 to 11 feet back. There's no optical lens shift, so you're relying on digital keystone correction, which is okay, but not ideal if you don't want distortion. On the connectivity side, two HDMI 2.0 ports, VGA, 3.5mm audio in and out, RS-232, a 12-volt trigger, and a USB-A for power. Pros: blazing brightness. 4000 lumens means usable even in non-dark rooms. Incredibly low input lag in enhanced mode, perfect for competitive gaming. Supports 240 Hz at 1080p, very rare at this price point. large image potential, up to, say, 300 inches screen. Cons. Black levels are just okay in HDR. Dark scenes look gray. Built-in speaker is serviceable but lacks depth or bass. Some reports from users about thermal issues, reliability, and dead pixels. Final verdict. So, who's this for, and is it worth it? If you're a gamer wanting a massive, immersive screen and you don't have a super tight budget for a native laser 4K projector, the Optoma UHD38 is fantastic. That input lag, 4.2 milliseconds, and 240 Hz support is very compelling. For casual movie nights in a brightest room, it's also solid, thanks to its brightness. Though true cinephiles who watch a lot of dark, moody films might feel like it falls short on black-level performance. On the other hand, if you already have a console or PC that outputs 4K at 120 plus Hz, this probably isn't the best match because of its HDMI 2.0 limitations. And if deep black levels or super tight contrast are your top priorities, you might prefer to shell out more for a projector built around native 4K or a laser engine.